안녕하세요, Seattle What's up, Believe? What's up, YouTube? Seattle Insomnia back again with another reaction. And yes, another Billlie reaction. Ring my bell. After watching Momo Sunrise guide to Billlie and them requesting that I check out Ring My Bell, I'm here doing it. And I got a snippet of it in the guide. And I know there's a rock vibe to it, so I am super excited. I definitely want to see this direction, this side of Billlie. So I'm going to get the headphones on. We're going to flip it into dual mode, and I'm going to be doing it twice, watching it twice. The first time, I'm just going to listen, take in what I can take in without any pauses or talking too much. I mean, I get excited on something, so I'm going to talk, but not really trying to dissect anything. Then the second time, I'm going to go back through, and that's when I'm going to pause and talk about what I like, because I noticed that I've been forgetting things when I talk and catch something, so I'm trying to get better at being able to give very, good reactions, good content, and breaking down the things that I'm seeing. So I'm going to get the headphones on. We're going to flip into dual mode, so I'll catch you on the flip side. All right, headphones are on, closed captions are on, we are in full screen. So in 3, 2, 1, let go. I start off with guitar. It's cool. I like the post-apocalyptic. The village perception. Ring my bell, what a wonderful world.
Ring my bell. 필요할 때 불러 ring ring. Ring my bell. 이건 둘의 비밀 지키. Chapter 2. 너무도 멀어 보였던 것 도착한 거지. 빙글빙글 이대로 나 끝일 뻔했지. 날 깨워 흔들어서 깨워준 거지. Ring ring 다시 울려 ring ring 울려. 새로 만든 세상 속 색감 아름답지. I like it I like it. 밝게 우렸던 순간에 인사해 또 다른 현실. Just ring my bell. 필요할 때 불러 ring ring. Ring my bell. 이건 둘의 비밀 지키. 울린 소리에 번쩍 눈 뜰 때 두 번째 기회. Ring my bell. My bell. 또 짜릿할 것 같아. 확 터질 것만 같아. 아니면 더 reset. 그냥 다 reset.
You know, Super. The Thing. November. November Band. Interesting. That was really cool. Initial impression, I saw in the comments when I was pulling it up, one, that the guitarist, the one that arranged the guitars, commented on, that's really cool. And another, the writer, I believe, also commented as well. Awesome that, they're, coming in and commenting and getting a lot of love from what it looked like. So that, first off, was really cool. The tone quality in the guitars and everything else like that on point. I don't want to call it kind of like a generic rock, but it was definitely that 2000s vibe rock that you kind of hear throughout, but it was really, really well done, really well produced and mixed. I like the play on the panning. I'll point it out when we get to the specific parts that I really, really liked. The girls, their vocals. I saw comments that say that they are very suited to a rock vibe. I 100% agree with that. And most of you all know it by my name, Seattle Insomnia. I am Dreamcatcher is my first alt, and I love the fact that fourth gen groups are able to be more widely accepted, taking a chance and taking a vibe that is not the cookie cutter K-pop sound. I love seeing experimentation like this. And I can see it from me being an American that grew up in rock and hip hop, that this would definitely get international attention from the West. And that really helps put them on the map and get them more notice, being noticed by more, which is really, really cool for them. Visually, the aesthetics, obviously there's a story going on in this, but me trying to pay attention to details, which is why I'm going to go back through it a second time, and then definitely again on my own. This is a really good song. Probably, ooh, right now my second favorite. Ring Ring just had an effect that I really, really like. The dark, the creepy. And this was kind of, yes, there was stuff going on. There was a little bit of choreography in this. And then kind of that small concert-like setting, which was really cool. But not as much choreo, more storytelling going on in this. So I'm wondering if they have a dance practice, because I want to see some of those moves again. But overall, this really, really good. Definitely my second favorite. Gingaminga Yo was fun. It had its own little creepy vibe to it, and the sound was bubbly and whatnot. So definitely on the lower end, because I'm not a huge fan of the bubblegum pop, but there was enough quirkiness in Gingaminga Yo that made me want to continue with Billlie, and I'm glad I did, because this Ring My Bell is actually really good. All right, so I am going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to rewatch this. I will be pausing during this, pointing out some things that I noticed, things that I heard, and talking a little bit more. So if that's not your thing, peace. See you in the next reaction. I'm not going to hold you. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, replay. And just because I know you're watching, I do want the breakdown of the lore. I want that video. I mean, just starting off in a post-apocalyptic, which looks to me is a classroom, obviously. And I'm wondering, because in caption or in parentheses it says, "What a wonderful world." So that's definitely a storyline, and it says something about being chapter 2. And I'm still Suki really is the one face that I can name to a face that I can do right now. I'm gonna learn the other one, get the names and the face together. At the end, them going through and listing everybody did help, but short-term memory not the best. The cat, November, I remember that. I like how they're starting off with the subdued guitar, no distortion, pretty clean, or at least it's not amplified through, letting the girls' vocals shine in before dropping with everything else.
Chapter 2.
Continuing on with kind of like from what I saw in Gingaminga Yo, everything kind of being animated in the world. Really cool. That moon is awesome. I like they're in a lower range, kind of bringing in that definite rock kind of style. You've got everything else, the hi-hats going up high. The guitar riff is just kind of playing a little bit of a lick, and then you got your bass that's underneath, and then the kick drum that's driving the tempo. Then it, very catchy hook. I like this. Definitely gives me Steven Tyler vibes. Not that they look in any way, shape, or form look anything like Steven Tyler, but the mic and the pole is kind of they pulled it out of the bass and have it just so they can still manipulate it while they're singing, but I really like that. Right there. Kind of gives a indie vibe right now, which I really like. Emo pop, emo rock, kind of a combination of the two. I mean, the fits are even emo, give that indie emo vibe. Very, I know I'm pausing a lot. Paramore is what comes to mind immediately. That was Shiyun, I believe. the visual effects in here again showing that strangeness.
Just ring my bell. 필요할 때 불러 ring ring. Ring my bell. 이건 둘의 비밀 진키.
Suki's weak and smile. Come on now.
울린 소
This gives me very much, this next scene that's about to come up, gives me Back to the Future vibes. If you've seen the original Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox, when he plugs in and he's got this huge speaker amp and he hits a chord,
우리의 번쩍 눈뜰 때 모두 다 Billlie. Ring my bell. My bell. 더 짜릿할 것 같아. 다 터질 것만 같아. 아니면 나만 상태.
that exact same thing, hitting it hit the chord, so much power and air passing through the speakers that it blows them back into the wall. Instantly thought of that. Very, very creative and an amazing concept. And a great throwback.
모든 걸 reset. This time it's ticking. 넘어서야 해. 가볍게 repeat. 날 찾아내.
Panning here is in stereo when it seemed like it was in the left earlier. The guitar.
Ring my bell. 너무 기다렸어 wake me. Ring my bell. 세상 모든 나를 만나.
Solo seems heavy on the right hand, but then it seems like it's traveling to the left. So much fun. I really, really, really enjoy that. Ta-da. Marina. Syrup. Shun. Shun. Suyeon. Suki. November. I remember that one. November band. And then the girl. And the mask. Definitely a younger girl. With a net, a butterfly net, and a butterfly cage. I'm curious if this plays into where they evolve next. And they were back into regular clothing. All right, I'm gonna get the headphones off. We're gonna flip it back into full me and give final thoughts. Catch you on the flip side. All right, so we just checked out Billlie Ring My Bell. My third video with them. And yeah, the rock vibe I am 100% digging. Again, kind of gave me a little bit of the Paramore feel. In some places, even a little bit of a Maroon 5 feel. Just that 2000s rock, which is really good. I don't want to call it generic, but I mean, rock in the early 2000s really was like just so much music put out, and a lot of it started to bleed together and sound the same. But I mean, it all has that 4 on the floor with the bass, drum, guitar, and then vocals. Sometimes you'd have keyboards and some other various instruments. But for the most part, it was all followed kind of the same format. Nothing wrong with that by any means. Definitely enjoy it. But yeah, it suits them very, very well. Their voices do come in really well. The way that they have low vocals and then their high vocals, it mixes in really well. And the producer that mixed this paid attention to that and mixed it really well, so the girls' voices did not get lost in the guitars, in the bass, in the percussion, it was really, really well mixed. The video, the production, the video production, the videography, really good. The effects were really cool. Really enjoyed it. Definitely was telling the story at the same time as the being on the stage and performing, mixing that up really, really well. Not gonna lie, definitely lost. Was not able really to figure out what's going on. I know Gingamingo is a strange world, and this is what a wonderful world. So I'm kind of curious what this storyline and what the lore is about. So, Momo Sunrise, you asked in your guide. I'm letting you know in my reaction. Yes, I want the lore video. But yeah, this was really good. Again, trying to put, I just watched the guide, just getting to know the names. So Suki is really, and I think Shun I'm getting to know better too. Um, the rest of the girls having a harder time putting names to faces, but I will get there. It's gonna take a little bit of time and watching more of their content and getting to know them even more. Maybe see if they have any behind the scenes. I know that it looks like on Momo Sunrise's channel, they go into a little bit, kind of like Insomniacy does, and talks, gives a little bit more breakdown of each individual. Especially, I think Munsua is like their main number one bias, if I recall. So there's some content, and I'm gonna check to see if there is videos like that for each of the girls. I may or may not react to that. I might just do it on my own time and talk about it. But Momo Sunrise, if you want me to react to it, and if other believes are interested in that, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. But that is probably going to wrap it up today. I am going to see where I'm going to go from here with Billlie. Maybe check out some B-sides, or maybe get through all the title tracks to figure out the lore. Not quite sure yet, but there will be more Billlie content coming for sure. I hit my 500 and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm thinking about doing a Q&A live and taking suggestions from the viewers that join during the live, and then making a couple reaction videos based on the number of suggestions that I get, trying to fit them in and be able to give good reactions, quality, being able to pick up, drop, some glints of information that I catch in the videos. So I think that's going to be coming up really soon. I know with the way the schedule and everything was, I skipped out on the 250, so that's why I'm thinking I'm just going to try to make 500 bigger. And then my next goal is going to be 1,000. I'm trying to push it out, and then from here it'll be probably 1,000 and maybe 255, going up from there, and seeing how far I can grow the channel. I know it's going to be hard because I'm not going to be posting regularly, and really it's more about people just enjoying the content than me really trying to hit any number. But I do like to grow, and be able to bring some good entertainment and maybe some knowledge that, maybe learn something from any of the things that I talk about. It's a little harder on first time reactions to catch everything. And usually after, I know I catch new things every time I watch a video that, oh, I can't believe I missed that, or how did I not see that? Nature of the game, it's what happens. But, if you enjoy and like what you see, feel free to give a like, give a subscribe, join me on my K-pop journey. I'm hoping in the future to have a special guest, a coworker that is a big K-pop fan, and they have extensive knowledge, more than that I have by far, and some groups that they are wanting me to check out, and I would consider them probably experts on, even though they don't think so. I think they are. So hopefully I will have confirmation. I didn't get a no, but we haven't set a specific date and things like that. I think they're still working on trying to figure out what they want to bring to react to. Um, I know that they're a huge Shiny fan, and Taman is like their ultimate ult, I believe. But I will let them explain that when we do introductions when we get to that. But that is going to be the video today. Kamsahamnida. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you may be. And until the next reaction, Annyeong. Peace.